But in this
Okay, so
time,
the recording has
okay.
started. And as I told you, we're going to speak English for the future training and for the benefit of the people who doesn't speak Tagalog, just in case in the future in this team. So this is how it works. I will be the consultant, and let's start with, since Jaja is now level 1, so let's start with
Yeah.
Jaja
Mhm.
as the sponsor, and I will be the consultant, and I will introduce Judes as the um, prospect. And then later on, we are going to change roles the man. So what happened is
Okay.
later on, Judes will become the sponsor. I will still stay as consultant, but then if in case there will be, like, we still have enough time because this is a 40 minutes recording, then I might
Okay.
be doing as a US sponsor then. So now this is how the what you call that? This is how the outline works. So first, I'm going to introduce myself very quickly, like less than 3 minutes, and then I will introduce both of you. And then the US sponsor or the upline will just introduce herself and tell her why did she join Royden and Fields, and how did Royden Fields fall into her lap. And then after that, after your why and how, then you ask a question. Do you have any question? No, you're going to ask a question, and the question will be, what made you interested to join Roden and Fields? Okay, and then after that, the prospect will say about the interest, maggawa-gawa na kayo, or just make it up. And then after that, just tell like, okay, I will give you a brief overview about this business. This is a skincare business. This is from the doctors who made Proactive. They started a business from high-end high-end retail department store in the US, and they become number 1. And then what else? This is now the number 1 premium skincare brand in the US, and it has the profit potential. So tell them that you earn from 25 to 32% from your product sales, and you earn from your business partners. And then I'm just mentioning the 5P. And then after that is, after profit potential, is the program. So you also earn from from different level that you gain, and then you're getting like higher commission because of that. And then I think positioning is that this is just around 2 months, more than 2 months in Australia. This is the best time to join the business, and that's it. So you have listened to your training. Kung ano lang yung pumasok whatever is in your mind right now, just say it, or just think about it. Parang this is just an impromptu. Tingnan niyo ako, me myself doesn't even know what I need to do, what to say. So so this is all a learning curve for all of us. There's no expert here, and there's no need to be like ashamed or embarrassed, because we are all embarrassed here, because let's be honest, we are all not expert in this one, so we are all learning from each other. The reason why we do this activity is that for you to gain confidence. Now, why should I be embarrassed? All of them are embarrassing anyway. So so if all of us are not expert, all of us are learning, then that means, okay, that's fine. We learn from each other, and we learn as we go. Okay, so let's get started. I think 3, 2, 1, action. Hi, Judy. Thank you so much for jumping into this call. I know you are very intrigued, and maybe you're thinking, what is this business about? Especially on the post that I posted, and I told you that I want us to jump into this call so that it's easier to explain what this business is all about. My name is Lany, and I have a full-time job. I have 2 kids, and I'm doing this business on the side. So far, in 2 months doing this business, it has been helping me and my family financially, and as well as the other people that have seen this business as a good business opportunity. Now, I would like to introduce to you my business partner, Jaja, to explain to you more about what really this business is all about. So basically, again, just to settle things straight, this is a skincare business. This is a skincare product. So, Jaja, please go ahead and introduce yourself to Judes.
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hi Judith. Thank you for joining us in this call. And thank you for showing your interest to learn more about the business. So before I go to the RNF business, Rodan and Fields business, I would just like to make a small introduction about myself. So my name is Janice, and you can call me Jaja. I am a mom. I have a 5-year-old daughter, and I am working full time. And my husband is also working full time. And we just recently moved here in Sydney. So one thing I have noticed here when we move here in Sydney, the expenses are quite high in here. The cost of living is really compared to other state, it's really that expensive. And then also in terms of buying a property here, renting a place here, wow, it's really it's really that much. So um, I have okay now. I want to tell you the reason why I have come about this Rodan in Fields, and the reason why I joined the business. So I have the reason why is because as I've said a while ago, the cost of living here is quite high. So I'm thinking of before I joined the business, I'm thinking of like getting maybe a small business, or I'm looking for an extra income that I could actually make it like my savings, like additional savings for my family. And then because the rental here is quite expensive, and the bills that we need to pay, and then plus we have just recently bought a property here in Sydney. So I have really to save a lot of money to pay for the mortgage. And yeah, so that's one of my concern. That's one of the reason why I also joined the business. But I actually, before I joined this business, my friend Lany, who is also living in Sydney, she actually introduced me about Rodan and Fields. But before that, I really don't know what is Rodan and Fields, and I was skeptical at first. Yeah, because I don't really know about it. And then online marketing is not really my cup of tea. I'm not a salesperson actually, so this is really out of my comfort zone. So when Lani tell me more about the business that time, so it sparks my curiosity. So I told myself that okay, Lani, maybe I can try the sample from you. So she gave me mini facial redefine sample. So I have tried it actually, and I like the product. It's really good in the skin. Like it makes my skin soft. So after that, it's like I asked myself, so why not? Why not try to be in the business? At the same time, because I also have some skin issues. So I actually have brown spots on my skin. So I told myself, why not? At the same time, I'm earning and beautifying myself at the same time, killing two birds at the same. And then so I said go to Lani. So that's why since then now I'm in the business. So I will tell you, okay, by the way, Judith, before I proceed with what is Rodan in Fields, do you have maybe a question about it?
Or what
Um,
sparks your interest? Why are you
Yeah.
interested in this business?
yeah, actually, when I first saw the post from Lani in the Pinay Mami in Melbourne, Pinay Nanay in Melbourne, um, I was really curious about it because she posted like it is a legit business, and it's like she's really earning from it. So that sparks my curiosity. And then I also have a skin problem, so uh, that's another thing.
Okay, that's good. But okay, I will tell you more about Rodan and Fields. So, Rodan and Fields is actually the name of the doctors who created the product, the skincare business. So it's their name is Katie Rodan and Katie Fields. So they are Stanford trained doctors, so dermatologists actually. So before they have this Rodan and Fields, they were the I'm not sure whether you are familiar with Proactive. So because that time I'm also not familiar with Proactive because I'm not using the product, so I don't know what is Proactive. So I googled it last time. So I googled it and I find out that it is a number one acne treatment actually in the world. They have created Proactive, but then in 2002 they have launched the RNF business, Rodan and Fields, under their names, and they have sold it in department stores, high-end department stores. But then in 2003 it was purchased by Estee Lauder. Maybe you are familiar with that brand. So after that, in 2007, they have reacquired the brand, and they have transformed or transitioned the business into a multi-level marketing um, brand or marketing business. So yeah, and then it was launched actually in Canada in 2015, and right now they are the number one premium skincare in North America. So it was just recently launched in Australia in September. So it's actually really a brand new business in Australia, and it's a great opportunity for you to be in, just in case if you're interested. So I will tell you more about it, about the programs, about the products. Actually, the products are really good. So there are actually different types of products that caters to your skin needs. We have or you may have googled it already. So they have Soothe, they have Redefine, and then they have Reverse. So Soothe is for sensitive skin, and then Redefine is for lines, wrinkles, and then for the Reverse is for those brown spots, remove the brown spots and dullness of your skin. So they really catered for your skin needs. So we all probably most of us have all skin problems, so this is really good for you. So yeah, and then what I love about this business is because you can work around it. Like, you can just, actually I'm working full time, so I just work around it after office, like at nighttime, after I let my girls sleep at night. So after that I will just go to Facebook, Instagram, and just post and share what is this business about with my own page. So yeah, it's really catered to your time capability or time availability. So you also earn. So now I'm going to talk about your how are you going to earn in this business. So you
Okay,
will earn out of the, oh yes, sorry.
sorry. I have to interrupt you, and I'm sorry for the outline. However, you need to ensure that you have interaction with your audience. Like, for example,
Okay,
Judith is just, being quiet. So maybe ask, do you have any question before you move on to the next topic?
after the
If
next.
in case if in case she doesn't have any question, then probably, because Judith, you might have any question like, how do you earn? And then that's when you are going to answer it. And then how will I get started or something like that, so that you don't have to really provide all the information that she doesn't
Information.
really need right now. And anyway, after the call, you can ask the email address, and then you can give the Mad Mimi website, so that all the other questions that she may have, you can answer it. So okay.
Uh,
Um,
okay.
okay, so I'm sorry, we already have 20 minutes. So is it
Oh,
okay? We will just move on to Jude's
okay.
right now.
Okay, sure,
Okay, you
sure.
did a really,
Uh,
really great job. You did a really, really great job. So just in case, um, just try to have an interaction to the
to
prospect. Like
the
don't let
okay.
the prospect just like be quiet, because sometimes from my experience, when the prospect is quiet, that means they are not really
They're not
interested. So at least
interested.
you don't have to waste your time. Let's maybe
Yeah.
just gonna just probably halfway she'll tell, you know what, I think this is not really for me. I think I cannot see
Mm.
myself. So that immediately you don't have to waste your time, uh, you know, uh, telling all those 5 P's that we have mentioned, but just try to always check around with her if she is still interested. Because
Is so
normally
interested.
for me, when I post it in Facebook, I don't tell anyone that this is skincare. So when we jump into
Mm.
the three-way, then they will learn that it's skincare. So it's like, okay,
Mm.
we will provide brief information, and then we will check, are you still interested? What do you think about this business? Because the reason why we jump into the call is that we want them to see if this is a right fit for them, because sometimes this may be not what they are looking for, and at least we would know it right away, and we don't have to waste our time explaining everything.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. So now let's move on to Jude's. Okay, 3, 2, 1, action. Hi Janice. Thank you so much
Hello.
for jumping into this call. I'm so glad that my post has given you some spark and interest in this business, and well, definitely it will give you the best opportunity of your life. So I just want to tell you, my name is Lany, and I am a full-time. I work full-time, and I have 2 kids. I only do this business around my busy schedule. So just doing this business for about 2 months now, and so far, income has been really helping me and my family with all the expenses that we have every month. So it's been helping, along with my usual salary. It's also been a really good source of additional income. So to provide you more information about it, I'm going to introduce to you my business partner, Jude, to tell you more about what this business is all about. Go ahead, Jude. It's your turn.
Hi, Janice. Yeah,
Hello.
my name is Judith. Yeah, I'm also a full time working mom. I have a 10-year-old son, and I just we actually just recently moved to Melbourne. And Why I do this business is because uh, I am actually a provider to my family back in the Philippines. So I also I also wanted to have my own property here in Melbourne. So and I have a skincare. Actually, this business is a skincare products, so it caters for all skin types. If you have a sensitive skin, or if you have problem with acne or wrinkles or pores, so we cater for all those types of skin, which is also my own problem. So when I found out about this business, it really spark there's really a spark and interest because of my skin problem for almost 10 years. Yeah, Rodan and Fields is actually skincare product, which is a number one skincare product in North America. We are partnered with the doctors who made the Proactive. Actually, I'm familiar with Proactive because I use it when I was when I was working in the Philippines because of my acne problem. So I also tried Proactive, and it's actually a very effective acne solution. Yeah. Before I proceed how this business you're gonna how this business works, do you have any questions about the products?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, the products are quite interesting. So what range of products do you have, and then how does the business works?
Yeah, actually, as I've told you a while ago, we have like different regimens. One is a suit, which is caters for sensitive skin, and we do have the reverse, which caters for dark spots, like dark acne scars. And we have the Redefine, which caters for wrinkles, pores, like if you want to make your pore like not visible. So yeah, and then how this business is gonna work is like you actually have to just share it with your friends. So when you use the products and you like the products, so definitely you will share it. So it's like uh, same with like when you're going to a restaurant and you find something like like the food you like it, then it's the same thing as this one. So you can do it during your free time. So then you can share it online with your like in Facebook, Instagram. So it's the same as the other business uh, that we have in social media. So yeah, basically you just need to share it with your friends and your relatives. So then well, once you share it, you will just need to like have a business partner, or actually there are three ways for you to earn. One is through retail. Another one is preferred customer. Like if you just sign them up, they will have like 10% discount and and a free delivery. And another one is like if you get a business partner, so who will also join us in this business. So how do you find it? How do you find the business?
Yeah, I actually, what you have mentioned is interesting. So, but unfortunately, this is not. No, just kidding.
That's a lie. Okay, guys, we still have how many minutes do we still have? I think we still have around 13 or 10 minutes. Do you want me to try? Because we already have
Yeah.
three session and I never tried myself yet.
Okay.
So I know how bad I am in three ways as well. So why don't you like Jaja introduce you're the consultant, Jaja, and Judes is our prospect. So I am your business partner or your sponsor. So can you introduce me, like let's say you made a post in Facebook, and then Jude's PM you and ask you what is this business about? Tell me more about it. And then yeah, basically everyone is just asking, tell me more about it. What is this all about? What is this business about? So just like, because normally that's what I do. I just excite everyone. And once they get excited, let's hop on a call and explain to you more, because it's easier to explain in the call rather than typing it in Facebook. I am so worse in typing. I always have a typo error. So, but anyway, yeah. So please go ahead and introduce me.
Hi everyone. Hi Judith. How are you? Thank you for
Yeah.
having in the call. Before I proceed, I would just like to tell you a little bit about myself. I'm Janice. You can call me Jaja. I'm a mom and working full time. And I just came about this business just recently from another friend here in Sydney. So, but yeah, so I will just introduce you to my sponsor or upline in Sydney. Her name is Lany, and she's been doing this business for about 2 months now, and she's been doing great in this business. So she will tell you more about it, and if you have questions, you can just ask. And then here's Lani. She can tell you more about this. Yeah.
Hi, Jude. How are you? I am so glad that you're able to hop in today. We are very, very excited to let you know what this business is all about. Basically, I know that you are very much intrigued, and I know that you are thinking, what is this business? Why is this people posting about it? And I'm sure it's really something that kind of sparked your curiosity. But by the way, anyhow, I just want to ask all about you first. So, what do you do? Do you work? Are you staying full time? And what made you so interested about this business? So that we would know, how it would, it might be a right fit for you.
Yeah, yes, I'm actually working as an application support full time. And I have a son, 10-year-old son. And what made me interested about this business is like when I saw the post from Jaja saying that it is a legit business. And so I was actually looking for an extra income since we have just moved to Melbourne, and we are still, adjusting. So I think it's better for me to have an extra income for me to provide for my family back in the Philippines, as well as our expenses here in Melbourne.
That's really great. You know what? I also work as an IT before. I used to work in Singapore, and 3 years ago we moved here in Australia. So early on, I actually realized how expensive Sydney is, and I've been calculating my expenses every month, and I realized that income never increases. So it's either you save your money or you're just going to really increase your income. I tried all businesses that I could try. However, most of the businesses it would take a lot of time, maybe I don't know, a few months for you to receive an income. And so far, the businesses that I have tried, I never really earned an income, but I just realized that I keep on spending more. But then when I was contacted about this business, Roden and Fields, immediately within a month in this business, I immediately earned, like, let's just say, covering a bit of my car loan. So I was like, wow, this is really something, because just 1 month in this business, I know even if you're going to create your own business, brick and mortar business, 1 month is not enough for you to immediately earn something. So this is a business that would give you money right now. So I told myself, okay, I'm sure, what would I lose if I'm going to try this business? I just want to have like break even. If I break even, whatever my investment is, then that means I'm good to go. Whatever else I'm going to earn is just probably, as a residual income. So anyway, that's probably, I just want to let you know that that's how similar our situation is, because I could see that you're really a very smart woman, and I'm sure that every month you're also doing a lot of calculations. Maybe you have an Excel file in your computer just to see, what are the incomes that are coming in. So this business is actually Roden and Fields. This is the #1 premium skincare in North America. And Roden and Fields are the doctors who created Proactive. So we all know that the credibility of the brand Proactive, and they are the number one. They are the number one um, acne brand in the world. And however, right now, Roden and Fields is just in 3 countries. So imagine what they have achieved in Proactive and what we are trying to achieve in Roden and Fields. But then even if they are just in 3 countries, they are already #1 in North America. So imagine they just started here in Australia. I think this is the best time for you to get started, because you once the market hasn't really been tapped yet. We've only scratched the surface. So imagine a year from now where you could be. And what's best about this business is there's a lot of incentives. They have a lot of like travel incentives, as well as they also have car incentives. But amongst them all, what's best is that you are truly earning a great income in this business. The only thing that you're going to do is basically it's either you are going to sell through products or you are going to get business partners. And what's nice about this business is you're being rewarded according to the hard work that you do. So it's really up to you. If you don't like having business partners, then you focus on having customers and probably people who want to buy the product, because it's really working. It's very, very effective. So do you have any questions about the business before I proceed and tell you more about it?
Yeah. I just want to know, like, how do you do the business? Like, how do you get business partners?
Okay, so basically, normally what I do is I tap into my own network. So, like for example, I have Facebook, and to all my friends that I see every day, I share this product. And normally, you are the product of this product. So what happened is that if they see that there's a huge difference and improvement in your face, then you are like a walking example that the product is really, really working. But then what is effective for me is I normally post on Facebook, because I am a very busy person, and I am a working mom. So the only thing that I can really leverage that in my time, in a very small amount of my time every day, is just to post in Facebook. And from there, I get a lot of people that are very, very interested. Just like you've seen how Jaja posted in Facebook, and you've seen how it's really, really effective, because it's very compelling. If people tells you that this is a legit business and you are really going to earn from it, and there will be an additional income, then it's really fulfilling. But what really attracted me more to it is that the product is effective. I just want to really have a discount for myself, because I've used to use a very expensive product. And what else? And what I'm trying to say is that people, what's more rewarding to this is that it's like you're helping other people start their own business, because we are actually just starting small businesses. We're not good at this, but these are really baby steps for us to know what business. Maybe this is just the first business that we can tap on, and later on, once we know how to really build our own business, we can think of other businesses that they want, but for that we want. But then for now, this is a business that works around our busy schedule. And yes, there is money into this. And guys, sorry, it's already 2 minutes left, but hopefully this one is a really good practice for all of you. So definitely, I think we might need to do this often. I'm not sure if but you tell me if you're not available or not. But then if we always keep on doing this, it will always have a rewind on our brain. And sometimes later on, we don't, when you watch your own self and the recording, you would say, I shouldn't say all the time. Or maybe I shouldn't always, maybe I should organize my thoughts. So when you watch this, you would really see where you're going to improve. But then definitely all of us are just learning. All of just is, I think the secret for this is that you really have to be a little bit spontaneous, but you can only do spontaneous if you know what you are saying.
Going to
So
say.
if you keep on saying, if you just practice and maybe look at the mirror and I don't know, look at yourself. You're not busy. I've never done that because I don't have time, really, to be honest. Every time there's a three-way, I just hop on, and every time there's business lunch, I never prepared on anything. I'm like, okay, good luck. Whatever happens, whatever in my mind, because I don't have really time to practice. But at least you know my secret. I don't prepare because I don't have time to prepare. But anyway, thank you so much. This is a really great session, and we only have less than 1 minute. Yeah, thank you so much, and I will give you probably another schedule so that we can do this again and we can improve ourselves. Thank you very much, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.